Should we get on to our co-host today? Our young co-host is an entrepreneur, Dubai's youngest STEM YouTuber. It's a warm welcome to Ettan Ehsan, who's joined us here at Ettan Ehsan. In fact, why am I asking questions when I've got a board that can ask the first question? Why am I here? Ask me. He's here alongside us. Listen, you're here because we've invited you to be part of our Young Achiever special.
Great.
Thank you first and foremost for being with us.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me here.
Let's get, before onto the why am I here, let's just get a bit of establishment. So, how old now?
12.
12 now, but started the channel at 9,
Yes.
yeah? Why start the channel at 9? Why did you feel that you needed to start that channel then?
Well, I always had my friends, of course, they had fun by playing games, you know. Everyone has something to make them have fun. And me, I never really had something that I really look forward to do. So I combined my 3 biggest passions: performing, building, and helping. So I told myself, how can I combine all those things into one passion? So I told myself, make a YouTube channel. By doing that, I'm already building something and I'm also performing. And then I was like, how can I help on top of that? So I decided to start interviewing people around the world because it really shows so many messages and so many inspirational things on life, because you can have someone from space, you know, an astronaut, and you can literally interview from him to someone who does marine biology, or really everything in STEM. And it's just so cool how I can interview so many inspiring people and share that with people around the world.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I'm inspired by you right now. Like, I can't believe just how eloquent you are, and you're speaking, making eye contact with all of us, and how comfortable you are. It really is incredible at such a young age.
Well, I get used to it in 3 years. So.
Well, 3 years, I know. You're still quite, I've been doing it for like 15 years, and I have my moments where I stutter a lot. My question for you is, what is your ultimate goal? What is the dream that you really want to achieve?
Well, I have my YouTube channel already, you know, Ettan Ehsan. And actually now I started making my own app. I'm still building on it, it's almost out. And what I really want to do is I want to be able to expand all of this. You know, it's not only going to be a YouTube channel. It's not going to stay like that. It's going to expand. It's going to expand in many ways into a channel. It's going to be like the core thing, my brand, who I am. Then I'm going to have my app, of course, helping people around the world have education more accessible and be more hands-on my channel and my content. Then, of course, in the future, maybe I could even have my own show. You know, I mean, you're here right now, but
If I can do it, Ettan, you can, that's for sure. I think, there's absolutely no guarantee.
Here, but only for so long until I take your job.
No, but it would be really cool if I could have so many different projects and so many different ways to really share the passion and really share the inspiration.
Yeah.
You know.
Ehsan, you've said that curiosity is your superpower and it is what drives you to start every project. What topics would you say really pique your curiosity?
Well, me personally, I really just love someone who has a story to tell. I think that everyone has something to say, and I really love on my channel someone who really has an inspiring message, someone who can really share something. But in terms of STEM and what I really loved so far in terms of interviews, I really loved, well, physics, because it just really makes you think of the universe in a different way. You know, it really just makes you think twice. I really enjoyed a lot of interviews with physicists, and I also loved some interviews with, especially in biology, you know. I mean, those are just really what come to me as most interesting, but because it's just inspiring overall.
I love your curiosity, and I know that you've called your curiosity your superpower, and I think that's a really, really bold statement. It sort of comes back to what we were mentioning a bit earlier on. Do you want to talk us through this?
Yes. So I had an idea when I was in New York, not too long ago. I had like this cardboard, and I'd written something with a black marker, and I made 3 videos about it. So one of them was geography quiz. One of them was why am I here? Ask me. Another one was inspiring message to a 12-year-old. So the idea with this was actually to stand on the street, have people come on my channel, and really try to make something different. And now I told myself, because I'm going to Japan soon, and I'm going to make way more videos. The whole week's actually full. And I had the idea to actually make this poster something that I'm actually going to show. And I think it's really going to be a good opportunity to, well, of course, I mean, just something fun, really just to inspire more more passion.
Love it. Yeah,
What
ask
an
people
exciting
questions.
life you live. You
Yeah.
get to go to Japan soon, and you just came back from New York.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
another
cool.
amazing thing about content creating. It's that you can do so many different things, and I mean, it's just fun overall. There's
Do
nothing
you
would
see
hold me back.
yourself as an influencer, but in the educational sector?
In a way, because I have so many different things I'm working on, so many different projects like my app and other things. So I do see myself in a way an educational influencer, as you said, Nikki, and I do see myself, of course, expanding this more. But I guess that you could say this.
Now you're in Dubai. How do you feel like Dubai has played a role in your success? I mean, how have you been here your whole life?
Actually, I used to live in Abu Dhabi, and I just moved this year.
You just moved to Dubai, okay. And how are you feeling the UAE has, contributed to your success? What is it about living here that inspires you?
Well, not only is everything so close, unlike other countries, everything's just so close. Because let's say I go to do tennis, it's 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes from where I live. I go to school, 10 minutes, and it's really just all so close. And also, there are so many opportunities. There's so many events, especially here in Dubai, in the UAE, everywhere. There are so many events. I remember I'd went to some events like at Spotify, where I was able to meet the first musical in the whole UAE, and other events. And like here, for example, here TV, there are so many different TV stations. Oh, I love Media City. It just has, it's made for me. And so it's just so cool how Dubai, in a way, I was just born for it.
It gives you a platform, gives everyone a platform, as we were mentioning earlier on. Look, let's talk STEM if we can, because, we're here, we've seen the figures, we've heard the concerns out there, not enough young students getting into the STEM subjects, not enough taking them forward to graduate years as well. We often hear it from professors and those that are a little bit older and been through the system. I mean, when you're sending that message out to inspire kids to get involved in STEM, is that the important message, to make STEM fun for pupils and not to have this sort of misconception about STEM subjects?
Well, why I'm really making this channel is because not everyone might have the same opportunity.
Yep.
Not everyone around the world might have the same chance to do what they want to do. Because when I started my channel, when I started this, I just thought it was a joke, And eventually I found like it was not really a joke, but not a lot of resources were there, I didn't really feel supported where I lived or where I was. So I really want to have my channel to not only cater for people's need and passion, but really to make that person find that one thing they really want to do. I had trouble finding that. And I want people to have that. That was when I was 9, pretty young. But I really just want to help people with their passion as an archive on the internet. I just want to be there, as a staple. It doesn't matter if a lot of people watch me. I just want to really change a life,
Ehsan, your message is beautiful. Don't wait for permission. Just start, learn, and keep building. Wonderful. We're so excited to have you for the rest of the show as our co-host. So please stick around with us.